Well, it looks like the Lexus GX will continue its life because Lexus has just unveiled, or they just teased, a picture of the 2024 Lexus GX. And this is just after they teased the new 3-row TX SUV. But if you want to save 10% off MSRP on the current generation V8 powered GX, I will have AutoCompanion's information down in the description box below. They are offering 10% off on the 2023 GX 460s. More on that towards the end of this video. But this latest GX, it's most likely going to be built on the GAF body-on-frame platform, which is shared with the new Tundra, the LX600, and most likely the new Tacoma. The power will also most likely come from a detuned version of the twin-turbo V6 that the Tundra and the LX600 utilizes, which is fine. I do like that engine. It is a tower of torque and it's very effortless and the vehicle just surges off. It's very satisfactory, but all I want them to do is to add the appropriate amount of sound deadening materials and insulation to make this new GX feel like a proper Lexus, because the current GX 460 with the 4.6 liter naturally aspirated V8, yeah, it only produces 301 horsepower, 329 pounds-feet of torque, but it is buttery smooth. It feels like a proper Lexus. It goes above and beyond what the spec sheet would suggest. You really have to drive those old school type Lexus products to understand what I'm talking about. They are just so sublime and so buttery. And these newer generation of the Lexus products, they've kind of lost that. And I experienced that primarily with the LX600. Granted, that was an F-Sport model with stiffer suspension and the massive 22-inch wheels. But a friend of mine, Jeff, he took delivery of a 2023 LX600 luxury model, and he is in love with that. He has confirmed with me that vehicle is amazing, and I believe it because he bought the right trim level, the luxury. It's got 22-inch wheels, but it's got the standard suspension, which I think is going to improve things drastically. You can take it a step further, and you could have gotten the 18-inch wheels, and that would be smoother still with the LX600. But the point is, these newer generation products, they're still not quite as buttery as the previous generation stuff. But these new vehicles, they do handle a lot better, okay? Like with the new Tundra, with the new LX600, there's a lot less body roll. People aren't being flipped over all over the place when you take casual left-hand, right-hand turns. You know, the high-speed stability is good. All of that is fine, and this new GX, I'm sure, is going to receive all those benefits as well. Also, regarding the powertrain, there's most likely going to be some type of hybridization option available to you as well. That's just something Lexus is including with all of their new products, and that's just where the industry is going. The new electric hybrid agenda, you know, that's just the way it is. We don't know how much this new GX is going to cost, but the current one starts at around $59,000 or $60,000. I'm assuming this new product will start at a few $1,000s more. And regarding the looks, I mean, we only have 2 pictures here to go off of, but with those 2 pictures, you know, I'm liking the new headlights. That's looking sharp, and the rear end is going to have that 1-bar taillight design, which I also like as well, with the Lexus spelled out in the rear, kind of like a Range Rover. So I'm liking the design aesthetic. I'm sure this new GX is going to look amazing. But as I stated before at the beginning, if you want to take 10% off MSRP on the current generation 2023 GX 460, I did partner with AutoCompanion. He is a broker located in the Washington, D.C. area. He works with multiple Lexus dealerships to offer literally the best deals on Lexus cars possible throughout the nation. I mean, nobody can touch this deal at 10% off. And I think he's also got 10% off on the NX as well. Just the gasoline powered ones though, because I recently did a video on the 2023 RX Hybrid, and everyone's been hitting him up asking if he's offering 8% off on the Lexus RX Hybrid. I specifically stated no, only the turbocharged RXs get 8% off, but he's just been getting inundated with messages and requests on the hybrid. It's imperative, everyone, that you listen carefully to this. 10% off MSRP on the standard gasoline powered NXs, 8% off on the gasoline-powered RXs, turbocharged models. And the GX 460, well, that only comes in one flavor, so that made it easy for you. 10% off on all 3 trim levels of the GX 460, the base, the premium, and the luxury. There is a $600 broker fee, but it's imperative once again that you listen to this. You can take $100 off of that broker fee if you sign up with my affiliate link in the description box below. It's imperative that you click on that link, fill out that inquiry form asking you want a GX 460, then he gets the request through the affiliate link. Now he knows to charge you only $500 instead of $600 because you signed up with my link. Again, I just want to make sure you understand this clearly so he doesn't get unnecessary messages. He can also ship the vehicle nationwide, but that's going to be something that you have to pay for yourself. Granted, most people wouldn't mind paying the broker fee / the transportation fees because they're getting literally $6,000 to $7,000 off MSRP on a new GX 460 with the V8, with the, buttery smooth, excellent, traditional Lexus quality that we've come to appreciate. The current generation offers that. It's even built in Japan if you care about that. Now, I am on the Motor Trend website right now, and they have a 2023 GX advertisement on the side of their website, and Lexus is currently offering 4.99% APR for a 60-month finance, which absolutely sucks. I have to admit, I hate how the interest rates have just been jacked up like crazy on both financing and leasing. Because AutoCompanion offers a free leasing calculator, which I'll also have in the description box that you can check out. And when I inputted a $63,000 premium trim level of the GX at 10% off, the lease payment came out to be around $900 a month, assuming you have perfect credit and zero money down on the lease. $900 a month. That's with a 6.5% interest on the lease, which again really sucks, but it is what it is. You could do a one-pay lease on the GX lease, and that could bring it down a few percentage points, maybe even below 5%. But at that point, when you do a one-pay lease on a 2023 GX, you are parting ways with $30,000 right away. And if you're that wealthy to do that, you might as well just pay cash for the whole thing and just own it outright, pay no interest, enjoy the 10% off. If you're wealthy and you want to enjoy the 2023 GX, it might be worth it to you to pay cash for the whole thing. Something to think about, but you could also do a one-pay lease or even ask about MSDs if you do go through AutoCompanion. Again, I wanted to go through all these details so you can get the right information. Also, keep in mind, leasing programs change between month to month. And also, as AutoCompanion's inventory dwindles, so does his discount. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, that's what I wanted to cover regarding the new 2024 GX. I'm sure it's going to be a fine product, but I think the current generation might be better still because I've experienced it and I love the way the more old school Lexus products feel. Because the other thing is, if you're going to wait on a new GX, I think for most families, I think the Lexus TX is going to be a better fit for you because it's going to come with a useful third row that can actually house adults in the third row. I think the TX is going to be an amazing product, but wait times and dealer markups are going to suck. But the product is probably going to be best for most families over this new GX. Hopefully all that made sense. If not, God bless. But all of AutoCompanion's information is going to be in the description box. Thanks again for watching. I'll have my next video on the end screen here. Click on it and I will see you there.